What is going on, guys? Welcome to today's watch along. I'm a little bit late, not gonna lie. I wasn't really gonna do a watch along, but I just got home from the food shopping and I thought, why not? And what a surprise! Ireland are 1-0 up right away. My boy Jimmy Mack scored in the 4th minute, and that is why I feel like these older guys, we need to be getting them in the team, even if they're just coming back from injury. Even if they maybe aren't getting so much club football with their teams, they're the guys who can do it for us. And Jimmy Mack gets his first start in a while, and he scores right on the score sheet. He's one of the guys that is going to do everything in his power to do well for his country. He bloody loves Ireland. All you have to do is follow him on social media to know that. And when he's not deleting his social media pages. So yeah, I haven't actually seen the goal. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the replay anyway. And Dara is in the comments. He says Ireland's 1-0 up. I still think Kenny should be sacked, he says. So yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts. Should Stephen Kenny still be in a job at Ireland? Do you think he's the man? To be honest, I don't really know who else we would get. But if there's anyone in mind that you would like to have, let me know your thoughts. It's such a warm day here in Ireland. I'm going to open that window because I am sweating. But yeah, look, it's a friendly today. A friendly, and, I kind of expect Ireland to win. Well, in saying that, I expected Ireland to win the other day, and they did not. So I think today they're going to go out. They were embarrassed the other day. They were definitely embarrassed. You heard the Seamus Coleman post-match interview. So, yeah, the lads are going out there and they're going to try and do everything they can to not embarrass themselves again. So, yeah, my prediction for today is I'm going to say 3-1, just because I do feel like there's going to be some self-redemption there. But, yeah, maybe I'm being a bit hopeful with that scoreline. 3-1 maybe is not the right scoreline to pick, considering our recent form. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Dara says Conor McGregor would be a good manager. Players would play for him, be a big boost in the country. I know he wouldn't be experienced, but he could be good. I think that would actually be like sending Dustin the Turkey to the Eurovision. It would be comical. Comical in a bad way, because no one really got it. It was just like, what is this? How much of a joke that we are? And yeah, so making Conor McGregor be our manager would be a joke. But who knows? He probably would do a good job. Probably beat the shit out of them all. Qatar just had a little chance there. A good ball whipped in, and it's headed. Is it headed out? Nah, yeah, he heads it out, so it's a goal kick. But yeah, I think the Conor McGregor story there just threw me a little bit from Dara. But yeah, look, who bloody knows? He'd definitely rock up to football wearing his green Adidas tracksuit. Conor McGregor, he doesn't do things in half measures. Leroy Smith is here. He says, I would love to say Noelle, but duty calls. Plus Ireland are poo. Yeah, I don't even know what other games are on tonight. So yeah, don't worry, I understand that. But enjoy whatever you're going to do. Mitch CP Fitness says, hi Noelle. Hope you're good. Yeah, I'm all right. I think I've recovered after that embarrassment the other day. But yeah, so hopefully today's another day. And I'm wearing my favorite Ireland top. And this is just a training top, but it's really nice. So yeah, fingers crossed. It brings us a bit of luck. Young Guru says, I hate Qatar from India. Support to Ireland. Well, thank you. We're winning anyway. That's a good sign. Jad says, LB loves I eat, which is lovely. LB, what's LB? I don't know what LB is. I can't see the emoji. Leroy, thank you so much for the comment. That's okay. But yeah, Ireland are wearing their white away jersey. Fergie's son says it wasn't time to go. Claude, R.I.P. legend. Yeah, just want to say a little mention. R.I.P. to him. Very, very sad news today. Very, very sad news. And yeah, I think it's taken a lot of people by shock. So R.I.P. Young Garub says, what's the score? It's 1-0 Surprise, surprise, Ireland have got an early goal. They scored. But something's happening here now. A Qatar player is down. Oh no, it's Robbie Brady. Sorry, Robbie Brady's down. Yeah, Leroy. Yeah. Which is very sad. Very, very sad. Okay, so the scores right now: Azerbaijan 1, Serbia 2. So that's over. That's full time. So Azerbaijan got a goal. Luxembourg and Portugal 0-0. Wow. Belgium and Belarus. Belgium winning 2-0. Wales, Czech Republic 0-0. Gibraltar and the Netherlands 0-0. Surprise, surprise. Montenegro 0, Norway 0. Turkey 1, Latvia 0. Turkey doing very well at the moment. Cyprus 1, Slovenia 0. Croatia 0, Malta 0, Slovakia and Russia 0. I don't want to speculate. I'm not entirely sure, but thoughts are with his family and his friends at this moment. Max Nato says, "Hey Noelle, hope you're doing well. R.I.P. Claude." Yeah, a lot of love for Claude already in this video. To be honest, I wasn't too familiar with him. I did see a few videos, but yeah, it's just very, very sad. I feel for a lot of people. Look, it just shows football. It's it's not all about rivalries and stuff. Just football fans in general and showing respect. But yeah, he did seem like a nice guy. Anyway, yeah, R.I.P. to him, and we'll move on. So yeah, let's check out the starting lineup, guys. I'll give it a read. So, Bazunu in goals. He's got a yellow already. O'Shea on the left, Duffy in the middle, and Seamus Coleman on the right. So yeah, this is what I want to see. You need to see that a little bit more. James McLean on the left, who's also got the goal. Jeff Hendrick, Malumbi, Cyrus Christie on the right. Robbie Brady, but he came off injured. Shane Long, Daryl Horgan, and who's on? Troy Parrott is on for Robbie Brady, which for me, this team seems like a team that would get it done. Seeing James McLean starting, happy days. That's what you want. Lebanon loves Ireland. Love that. Thank you. Jad. So yeah, on the bench we have Manning, Kieran Clark, Knight, Brown, Josh Collins. Sorry, it's not Josh Collins. It's Josh Cullen. Collins, Callum Robinson, Curtis, Troy Parrott, who came on for Robbie Brady, Lanahan, Kieran O'Hara, and Travers as well. So yeah, not sure why Bazunu got that yellow card, but anyway, will we call out the Qatar team? Why not? We'll give it a bash. So we've got Al Saib in goals, Al Rawi on the right side of defence, Kuki and Salman on the left, and then on the right they have Roro, and then I can't read the full name because it's not shown, but Al Hai in the middle, K Boudiaf. Number 6 is A Hatim. 3 Hassan is on the left, and then they have 2 up front, Muntari and Ali. So I don't think I did too bad of a job. Max says, "How confident are you in this game?" Well, after the Luxembourg game, I cannot be confident going into this team. With this team, I cannot be confident, but I am confident because we're 1-0 up. And seeing the starting lineup, I'm probably more confident than I was earlier on today. But yeah, you just cannot predict. Here we go, 3v3, ball sent through. Qatar have it. Well done, Jimmy Mack, getting back, and it is out for, is it a corner? But yeah, Jimmy Mack, this is why I want to see him for every Ireland game starting. I don't care if he hasn't been playing much club football. I don't care if he's back from an injury. He has balls. He has cojones, big ass balls, and he's gonna get it done. Or as much as he can do, at least. Noelle looks like an avatar, some advanced species or something. Wink. I'm definitely gonna take that as a compliment. Avatar is pretty cool. But yeah, I don't think I'm blue yet. Oh, do you like not an Avatar movie? You just mean like one of those avatars? Okay, fair enough. Napoon Sharma says, would you take Brendan Rodgers as Republic of Ireland manager? Yes, I would bite your hand off. I would bite your hand off. He wouldn't do that though. Whoa, that's like, no, he would not do that. Leroy says, my girlfriend's Latina too. They cook well, don't they? Yeah, like literally, I was just standing here a minute ago shaking some Mexican spices at me. Because we just did the shopping before. Literally, that's why I'm late for the watch along. I wasn't even going to do it, but I thought, right, I'll do it. I thought the match kicked off at 8, but it was 7:45. But here we are. It's fine. Alpha Eagle, thanks for the comment. Yeah, we already mentioned that, but yeah, very, very sad news. But I'm doing all right. I hope you're well. Napoon Sharma says, who do Ireland hate more than Northern Ireland or France? Like football-wise, to be honest, like we don't really hate anyone. When we were good, yeah, maybe you could say Spain because they knocked us out in the quarterfinals penalties. Obviously, we don't like France because of what Thierry Henry did to us. Like we don't really have I don't feel like we have big rivals that we would hate. Do you know what I mean? I think we're grateful to play international football, especially when it's someone else other than the regular three. Denmark, Montenegro, Gibraltar, all those kinds of teams. Napoon says, no shame losing to Spain, to be fair. Yeah, that game broke my heart. I think that was my first experience of heartbreak as an Ireland fan. Max says, are you on the webcam or camera? I'm on the webcam. The camera, I'm not even bothering with it. It just puts me through way too much stress. And as you can see, I'm not stressed looking at all today because webcam. And it's just much better. It's much easier. So yeah, for the foreseeable, it'll be that. Leroy says, we hate France. Why would we hate Northern Ireland? Yeah, like, to be honest, I don't even know. Like, we very rarely play Northern Ireland. I don't remember the last time we played them. Prod Omar says, who's winning? Ireland are winning 1-0. Scored in the 4th minute. Jimmy Mack, James McLean scored. And it's been kind of quiet since. 27th minute. I must say, I really like the Qatar jersey. It's very, very nice. And also, I learned a fact. I'm not sure if you already knew this, but basically, the host team of the World Cup gets to enter the competition, whether they've qualified or not, which is something I didn't know. Like, did you know that? Because I only found out the other day. So yeah, basically, Qatar are hosting the World Cup and they're in it. Who did I didn't know that. And like, maybe I'm ridiculous because like I'm very into my football and I think I know a lot about it. But then these things, that's mad. Prado Mar says, damn, I'm Qatari, so looks like it's going to be a bad night for me. Well, luckily for you, you're playing against Ireland and, we're not the best team. So, and we've had a poor run of form, so, and you have come close to scoring, so you never know. It's early days yet. Thanks, Leroy. Black Diamond Devils, don't worry about it, and thank you for the plug. Yeah, drop a like, hit subscribe if you're new, guys. But yeah, a lot of love in the comments for Claude RIP. Of course we knew. Remember back in 2010, how do you think South Africa qualified? To be honest, I didn't even think of it. I was just like, I think buzzing for the tournament, and it just never I never thought about it. But I think that's why Ireland should host the World Cup, so we can enter. That's it. Maybe I did know it. Maybe I just kind of forgot. But yeah. Are you looking forward to the World Cup in Qatar? Because, it's going to be a different time. It's going to be a total different experience. So let me know your thoughts on that. Pradamar says, do you stream every Ireland game? No, but I have the last few, I think. I have the last 2. So this is 3 in a row. I have done before, but I just... It's kind of when I can, when I can't, but I definitely want to do it a little more. Kieran Carolyn is here. He says hello. Welcome to the video. We're winning 1-0. Happy days. Napoleon Sharma says, do you think it's the UK hosts the World Cup? Do you think the FA will fix it for England to win it? I don't know. No, I don't believe in that stuff. But I hope it is hosted in England, so I can go. I'll be over there. I'll rent somewhere for a month and just go to as many games as I can. Ham's Master said, expecting Ireland to win this game, to be honest. Yes, if Ireland don't win this one, it'll just be literally, I say it before, the cherry on top of the shit cake. We got a taste of that at the Luxembourg game, and it was just diabolical. So yeah, if we don't win today, I'll be very, very shocked. I expected the boys to come out and try and redeem themselves. A shot for Qatar, not too far off. But yeah, look, they need to just knuckle down, get it done, hopefully, and fingers crossed we get the win. Margaret says, nice room. Thanks. This is my office. This is the office. I'm not in the kitchen because there's a lot of busy stuff going on in the kitchen, and I don't want to sit in the sitting room. In the office today, chilling. And yeah, I've got the TV there. I won't show you around the room because it'll be too awkward. But yeah, I might do a house tour. Who wants to see a house tour video? I did one before, but it was empty. It was when the house was just literally brand new. So yeah, now that it's full of stuff and furniture, I might do a house tour. Nippon Shama says, if Ireland lose this game, I'm going to be 100% convinced there is a conspiracy. Or just Ireland just are not up to the level. But today, I feel very confident in the team. But of course, Qatar are pressing. They're doing quite well right now. They are doing well. They're holding on to the ball. They're passing it around, and they're kind of pushing Ireland back. So they're defending quite deep. Do you know what I mean? So, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Ham's Master says, I want Ireland to lose to spam my mate at 3 a.m. Oh, God. Your poor friend. Hopefully they don't lose. Napoleon Charm says, I want Ireland to win so that I can see Noelle happy. Love that. Boom. Pound it. Yeah. Honestly, I think today is just too, it's about pride now. It's about pride. I just wish it was for 3 points because I think we badly need some. Max says, where is Ireland ranked in the world? Right, let's see right now. Football World Rankings, because they were lower than I thought. Let's see. Yeah, because I reckon it changed after the recent results. Where do Ireland rank in the world? Okay. It says second. That's obviously wrong. FIFA World Ranking. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Our recent world ranking. Wait for it. 30. That was our most recent. Average position since the ranking. 32 is our average position. I don't believe that. I think we're much worse than that, guys. 30, 32, 31. Nah. There's no way. Margaret says, have you been to Japan? No, I would love to go to Japan. Ever since I saw Tokyo Drift, I kind of always wanted to go to that end. I went to Thailand before, and I was kind of like, I'm so close to all these other countries that are amazing that I would like to go to. But I just never did it. But definitely after this COVID thing, I would love to go traveling a little bit. Just see places that I've never been. Okay, let's go. I have a few notes here. Keep me not being starved. Kieran says, will you watch the Eurovision? No, I don't really watch that. I did before, but I don't really watch it. Ireland getting really, really tight on the players. it looks like they've kind of learned their lesson from the other day. They're not really allowing them to shoot. But then when it comes to us getting, up the pitch, not many players following. Look, we're up there right now. Shane Long wins us a corner, but a lot of the players are taking quite a while to get up there and attack. Vipin Chuanhan says, "You look awesome from India." Thank you. Appreciate that. Favorite nuts? Mine is cashews. Oh, my favorite. I love cashews. I love all types of nuts except the ones that you're probably thinking right now. But I like almonds. I like Brazil nuts. Peanuts. Are they called peanuts? Yeah, I like peanuts. Salted. I like them all. His real name is Reese. Whose real name? A Scottish United fan called Venom. No idea. Ollie, 3-year deal thoughts. Ham's Master says. I did a video on it. It's my recent video if you want to check it out. It's just me talking about how I feel about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and the 3-year thing and, what I think has to happen. But yeah, if you want to know my full opinion in that, I'd recommend just giving that video a watch. Do you like raisins? There's raisins in here. And they're all right. I do like them. I kind of forget that I like them. Oh, no, Bazuna's just made a little mistake. Oh, he's made a mistake there. We'll allow it. Thank God Shane Duffy was there to clean up. Bazuna just, felt like I was watching United there for a minute. The ball was just passed to the complete wrong player. Mode Football says, Qatar will destroy you, but we're off to a bad start. He says, Qatar will destroy you in all capital letters, and then makes them small again and says, but we're off to a bad start, but we'll destroy you. That's what he says. I don't know about that. I love reading comments in capitals because they're like, why are you shouting at me? Why are you shouting? What are you shouting for? I always feel like when someone does capitals, it's shouting. Kurt says, hi, by the way, Luxembourg won. What? Are you joking? Luxembourg are beating Portugal 1-0. If you're lying, I swear. That can't be right. Portugal. Oh my God, are you actually joking? And it's Rodriguez again. Rodriguez has scored. No. Oh my God, Kurt, you've just made my day. That is great news. Can you believe it? I'm clicking into that. I'm going to see the starting lineup. Okay. I'm sure you guys are going to be interested here. Okay, Kurt, thank you so much for the good news. I like that. Hopefully they can keep it up. So, Luxembourg 1, Portugal 0. Luxembourg have had 2 shots, 1 on target, and that's a goal. Portugal have had 6 shots, 3 on target, dominating in possession, all that jazz. You know the story. And if Luxembourg are second currently in the group. So if they pull off this win, Ireland still have hopes. Okay, let's check out the starting lineup for Portugal because that's kind of the main thing. You want to know who the threats are. So they've got Lopez in goals, Mendes on the left, Ruben Diaz, Jose Font in the middle with Ruben, and João Cancelo on the right. Then they've got Renato Sanchez and Ruben Neves in the midfield, Diogo Jota left wing, João Felix, Bernardo Silva. Is it Bernardo? Yeah, Bernardo Silva. And then our guy Cristiano Ronaldo up top. Bruno Fernandes is back in Manchester. He got a yellow, so he can't play today anyway. So he's gone home early, spend time with his family, and get back to training with Manchester United. So, Portugal's bench, obviously, they've got a quality team. They've got a lot of quality right there playing, and it's just kind of one of those freak results. So fingers crossed they can hold on, Luxembourg. Bido Max says Qatar will win because it likes to have goals before they get. Okay. Yeah. Very sad news. Max Nato says CR7 will bag 2 goals soon. Max, the only time I don't want Ronaldo to score is today. So fingers crossed he doesn't. I do feel bad for him, that goal that was disallowed the other day. Absolute disgrace. Like, that was totally a goal. Kurt says, well, Rodriguez is Portuguese name anyway. True. And Kurt says, well, after 41 minutes, it's quite an achievement. Yeah. Hopefully they can hold on. Okay, Qatar sent a long ball in. Ooh! Bazunu comes out, spills it. The Qatari players are screaming for a handball outside the box. But no, he was in the box when he touched it and then spilled outside. Did Shane Duffy just Rabona clear that ball? Like, I think he just Rabona cleared that. Let's see. Yeah, so they're replaying this incident here. He's in the box. Well done, him. Kind of hits him in the face a little bit. Yeah, Dalji. Vipin says, Qatar are cheaters because human rights. What about you and your nation? Yeah, to be honest, I think there's a lot of people who want to disagree to the World Cup and boycott it. Karen Carlin says, are you still Kenny out? Not that I'm like, Kenny out, he has to leave. Like, I'm not impressed with him. And I don't see what or how or who is going to change that. I think something must be done. Better must be done. But yeah, like, obviously if he was sacked, then I'd fully understand it. I don't want him to stay. I'm not like, oh, he has to stay. I to be honest, I don't really have any feelings towards it. But if we lose today, yeah, I'll probably be like, get out. But I wonder who would be our next manager if he's gone. Who's going to come in? You know? Ireland not really done much now. Like, they're really just kind of sitting back, allowing Qatar kick it about, hold on to it. We've basically got a back four, but it is kind of moving into a back five, and then they move around. Now, get a hold of this ball and let's keep possession. What are you messing about for? Jeez. It's James McLean there. You know, he's trying to hold on to it, but he really is sticking back, not letting these guys get through. Jim Crawford, not familiar with him. Not familiar with him. Napoleon says, if all the home nations' football bodies were just dissolved and we had only one FA, the team GB, who would make the starting 11? I don't really get the question. I'm trying to focus, but I don't really get the question. No, I'm not familiar with that, Vipin. No. Kurt says, do you have the impression that they went there to get cash? I mean, it does not really matter how they pay, does it? Yeah, I think it's money makes the world go round. Money makes football go round. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, we are shaky. We have had some shaky moments in the last couple of minutes in this defense. Definitely shaky. Come on. Ooh. James Coleman looking like prime Ronaldo there for a minute. Booting up the pitch. Napoleon Sharma says, does Luke Shaw have any Irish in him? I don't know, but I wish he did. Oh my God. But nah, he's 100% He has to go to the Euros. He has to. And if he doesn't, Southgate is a clown. He has to go. He has to. Max Nato says, would you earn 20k a week and play in Europe, or 150k a week and play in China or the USA? Europe all day. The USA maybe for when I get older, but yeah, no, Europe is where it's at. And 20k a week for me is more than enough. I think these mad wages that players demand are just insane. 20k a week for me, perfect. What about you? What would you do? Napoleon Charma says, if anyone will F up to Qatar, it would be Ireland. I hate to agree with you, but I think you're right. Definitely think you're right. They're doing well, like they are. You know, I'm not too familiar with Qatar as a team. I don't know much about them. I don't really know any players at all. I say I don't really know. Like, I don't know any players, but yeah. All I know is this Bazunu guy. I like him. I know he made a little spill there and stuff, but he just looks the part. The future that I want playing now. Oh, Portugal have equalised. Diogo Jota has scored. That's 2-2, 1-1. Like, Diogo Jota is a player. I'm kind of sad now. Like, I don't want him to score. Gone to Liverpool, doing really well. Obviously got injured. He got injured and he was out, but then he comes straight back and he's already quality again. Okay, so it's halftime, guys. Halftime. Max Nader says 20k is more than 4 times what I earn in a month. So I would also pick the same. It's enough for me. Yeah, like, footballers' wages is insane. When you see, when you hear about their wages or anything like that, it's like, whoa. You know, some people, that's like what they earn a year, or 5 times more they earn a year, and these players get it a week. So yeah, it's like insane. Obviously it depends. There's just a lot of players on different types of wages, but like even the worst of the worst players, or the youngest players, they're on mad money. You know, it's fucking nuts. Fucking nuts, man. So yeah. Max says, let's pretend Ireland scored a goal. Yeah. Thanks, David. This is my office. It's kind of cute. Vipin says, go tell them Buddha behind you. Yeah, I love it. It's beautiful. That one. I've also got this one here. Yeah, really like the Buddha. Really beautiful. Dara Reedy says, rumour has it Roy Keane is in talks with the FAI for a manager job. To be honest, I don't really know what to believe. I think I've heard Roy Keane about going to other places like Celtic and all that. I honestly don't think I'd be too happy with Roy Keane coming to Ireland, to be honest. And it's not because he's bad. I think Roy Keane is a great manager. And is he a great manager? I think he's good. And I think he has the potential to be a great manager. But then he does have that angry side. And I really don't think players nowadays will understand that. I think players are just much too soft these days. And I think Roy Keane would just completely ruin these players. And, you know, some players need to be babied. They need to be told, oh, you're doing so well. You're the best boy. You know, some players just need that. And I just don't think Roy Keane has that in him to give anyone that type of treatment. He wants the players to just get it done, do this, and he's an aggressive guy, and that's what made him great as a player and a leader and a captain in the changing room. But is it the right way to get through to your players nowadays? It really depends on the mentality of the players. Can they hack it? And a lot of players these days, no, you can't say boo to them because they will throw their toys out of the pram. Players, they say it's player power. There's too much player power in the world right now. Is that because of managers and agents? Mino Raiola, one of the worst for me managers or agents in the world. He is horrible. And when you've got players who are treated the way he would treat players, and use them for trying to get so much money for anyway. These players their heads become so big, and they just don't really listen to anyone except the people who are telling them good things about themselves. Oh, you're the best in the world. You're going to do this. You're going to win this. If anyone tells them things that maybe they don't want to hear, that's it. They might say, oh, I'm down in tools now. I'm not going to do this. And, I give up. And that's the problem. It's not always the way, but I do see a lot of players nowadays. You just want to shake them and say, snap out of it. You need to grow the fuck up, man. Dara Reedy says Qatar are trash, Amar. Oh no. They're not trash. They've actually been quite good. They've been pushing Ireland back. Ireland have been sitting deep. Max says, what do you think of Declan Rice and Grealish leaving to play for England? Do you agree with their decision? I always try to think of every angle, and from an Irish fan, of course, I'm upset and I'm sad, and it's just frustrating. As an Irish person as well, it is. But then when you think of it, in their case, they're Englishmen. They were born in England. They have English accents. They have family who are Irish, whether it be a granny or a granddad or whatever it is. But at the end of the day, they see themselves as Englishmen. And that kind of says it for me. How can you argue with that? How can you get annoyed or upset about that? Whatever you feel, like, do you feel South African or do you feel American? I don't know if you have any other kind of mix in your family, but you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of what you feel. And then when England come knocking and you're like, oh, this is a massive opportunity, there's a risk. You could play one game for them, get one cap, and then just be a forgotten player. Or you could play at Ireland and be a first team player and play every single game, but never qualify for tournaments, never do this. You have to weigh up every option. So when it comes to Grealish and Declan Rice, as upset and annoying as it is as an Irish fan, you have to completely understand the decision. Now, if they were Irish, like born and bred in Ireland, and then had like some granny from wherever, and they went and chose there, it'd be a bit like, come on. But in their case, I understand. Molly O'Toole says, what was the score? I was late. 1-0 to Ireland. James McLean scored in the 4th minute. And yeah, so it's been a decent enough game. But Qatar very much come into it, and they've looked lively. They've had a couple of, I wouldn't say good chances, but they've had a few little opportunities. Ireland having a few little mistakes and spills. So fingers crossed we can just keep it tight and keep a clean sheet, because I think Bazunu deserved one the other night. He's on a yellow card today also. I'm not really sure why. I don't know what he did, but he's on a yellow. And yeah. So I'm happy with the team though. I'm definitely happy with the team, with the starting lineup especially. I just felt like, some of the guys have been just kind of thrown in at the deep end. They should be able to handle it, but they're clearly not able to handle it. So yeah, let's just hope that we can hold on, get the win, and I know it's only a friendly, but I say it all the time, just take that and build and grow in confidence. But again, our next game then isn't for another 2 months or something like that. So it's kind of annoying. We've not played well, and then if we win today, and then the lads are like, "Oh yeah, we won a game, woo!" And then not playing for so long together, because that's what the problem is. It looks like they don't really know how to play together. So fingers crossed that when they do come back to actually play the games that really, really matter, they don't just let us down. Hopefully. So yeah. Vipin says, my father is from Ireland. I have dual citizenship. Ireland is my favourite country to travel. Keep going, Ireland. Boom. Love that. That is cool. Owen O'Connor says, what's the score? It is 1-0 to Ireland. Daryl Dolan says, we're playing this expansive game, but then most plays seem to finish with a cross or a long ball. Yeah, and that's typical Ireland, isn't it? Typical. Max says, given my family tree, I'm eligible to play for Portugal because my gran, but I definitely choose South Africa. If I moved to Portugal when I was 15 or younger, then I'd be up and coming with João Felix. That's cool. Some Portuguese in you. That is lovely. It would be definitely nice to be in some sort of in a predicament like that. Khalid dropping in with a lovely, lovely comment. Very nice. Thank you, Khalid. You might want to spell Ireland right the next time you say that, but okay. But yeah, so Portugal and Luxembourg are level now. João Felix Diogo Jota got the equaliser. Just nicked it right on the last kick of the game, pretty much. There was 2 minutes at a time, and that's when he scored. So yeah, happy days for Portugal, but of course I'm hoping Luxembourg get the win. As much as I like Portugal, I would just love Luxembourg to get the win, because Ireland losing to Luxembourg was bad, but Portugal losing to Luxembourg would just literally be the cherry on top, wouldn't it? It would just take the heat off Ireland, and like everyone would kind of forget about it, and then we would be like, oh yeah, no one knows, no one remembers, it's fine. But of course, Portugal are not letting that happen to them, are they? Definitely not. I really like the Qatar logo as well. I'm just looking at it here. It's really, really nice. It's got some beautiful detail on the ball. I'm just making a nice thumbnail because I was in such a rush today that I didn't get to. But yeah, they have a really nice crest. If you've not seen it, go and look at the detail on the ball. Very beautiful. Anyway, I was looking forward to club football to come back. Obviously today is Tuesday, so we'll get to have some Premier League or whatever league that you watch, a bit of football on the weekend. That'll be nice. Obviously United, hopefully. I know Anthony Martial has gotten an injury away, but he's not been really in good form, has he? So hopefully everyone comes back fine and able to play. I'm glad Bruno Fernandes went back, to be honest, because obviously the yellow card, but like just getting back earlier is just better for us in the long run. Okay, let's see some comments that I missed. Max, you my boy. Thank you for moderating as spectacularly as you do. And Dara really says, which League of Ireland team do you support? I support the Bows. Go on, the Bows. Vipin says, are you a soccer player? I do play football, and I am drinking Monster, Red Monster. I play left wing. I can play on the right. I'll play anywhere really, but left or right winger is my place. And yeah. Nipun Sharma says, my parents are Indian and they moved to London in the 80s. I was born and raised in England, and I'm choosing England every single day of the week if I was a footballer. Oh, yeah. Like, as much as I love India, the culture, the food, I've been to India, would you believe, but I've never actually explored because I had a stopover in the airport. But I was in the airport for about 4 hours. But yeah, like India already, it just looks beautiful. Obviously, I know there's a lot of poor towns and shanty towns or whatever and stuff like that, and but like just the food and everything is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, but I would be choosing um England all day long. Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say there. Dara Rudy says Treaty United are my team. Yeah, they're Limerick, isn't it? Limerick is Treaty, and they're new. Like, are they? This is their first season in League of Ireland. What's like? Tell me a little bit about Treaty because I actually don't know anything about them. Max says I went to Qatar in 2015 for a football tour. It's so expensive. A Whopper from Burger King is the equivalent of £20. Whoa, definitely won't go again. It was extremely hot too in November. Yeah, see, that's the World Cup is meant to be like being played over there in the winter. So all the players are going to be dead. Right, second half is about to start, boys and girls. Trying to change my thumbnail. Gonna change my thumbnail. Change. Do you know what? I think I still learn new things every day. Every day. I think this is the first time I've ever done a thumbnail while live. I'm just trying to relax. Okay, VP says, please come once more time in India. We love you till the end. I would love to. When I was in India, we were in, what airport was it? Was it Mumbai Airport? We were in Mumbai Airport, and I went to buy an ice cream, and it was so expensive. Like the ice cream cost, I can't even. Let's say about €8 for one ice cream in the airport, and I was like, holy God! I think I got like one little scoop in those things, and I was so warm. But yeah, it was a very different type of airport experience, but it did look lovely. And you could smoke in the airport, which it was completely alien to me. And there was like rooms that you could go off and actually smoke in the airport. Okay, so the second half is here. But Dara says, okay, so he's going to explain Treaty United for me. So, Treaty United were set up last year because Limerick FC went bankrupt. The players were match fixing games. Oh my God. Then they applied for a license last year but never got it. Oh my God, I didn't know that. That is bad. They were match fixing. And they entered a women's team last year but entered both this year. There you go. Qatar have equalised. And now I'm going to have the Qataris in the comments again telling me Ireland are crap. Because they are. Like, literally, we're 1.5 minutes into the second half. 1.5 minutes in, and we concede a goal. I will get back to that comment later, Dara, because I'm so interested. Thank you for the information. But what are Ireland doing? How are you going to let them score that? So fucking easy. How are you going to let them do that? Who is that on? Could Bazunu could have done better? I don't know. Like, I think his vision was a little bit blocked there. Well, how are you going to let him do that? I need to check that number. I need to check who that player was. Number 15. Who's number 15? Malumbi. Should have done better. I don't know what he was doing there. Jason Malumbi. Should have done better. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Anyway, Dara. So they entered a women's team last year. And entered both this year. Drew with Brave Wanderers this year. We have our first ever home game on Friday. Players weren't getting paid, so they were match fixing. Wow, that is bad. But if you're not getting paid, they need to be getting paid. That is a bit, two wrongs don't make a right, I guess. But frustrating. But yeah, I like the Treaty United. I never really liked the Limerick FC logo. That was very cartoony. The Treaty one looks quite good. We've got the Qataris in the comments, obviously celebrating. They scored 1-0. 1-0. Ireland do not inspire me at all. Like, we literally, the first half, yeah, they got an early goal, but nothing to get excited over because Qatar just stayed in it the whole time. What are you doing? He's literally just taking the lad out, like, oh my God. Yeah, give him a free. Go over and apologise. He literally just jumps into O'Shea and takes him out with his tie. Treaty players are playing for free this year as well. Oh, wow, that's dedication. Nippon Charm says Ireland are conspiring to throw the game away. Probably. I honestly don't think the players would do that. They're too proud and they're too embarrassed. Like, literally, Ireland are a bit of a laughing stock at the moment. So I do not think that they would throw games. I really don't. Max says, if I lose, is it still possible to qualify? Yeah, this is just a friendly, which you'd expect Ireland to go out and try and prove themselves and show that they're not. Here we are with a shot that's blocked. Come on, give it to someone in a better position. Honestly. But yeah, there you go. It's just a friendly. But still, oh, come on, what kind of shot is that? Cyrus Christie kicks it with his, I would say, his third leg. Like, even your weak foot, you should be doing better than that. Like, Jesus. And Ben Murphy says, we used to be good at defending and nothing else now. Ireland aren't just not good. Completely right, Ben. You're dead on. Like, I struggle to find positives in this Irish team. I really do. As much as I love James McLean, he's my favourite player. I always say he's not our best player, but he's my favourite player. But I really don't see much good about this team. Ham's Master says Ireland is trash. Kurt says this match is a friendly. Margaret says, well, yes, I completely agree. Well. How are we going to let Qatar do that? Even if it's a friendly, oh my days, not beating Qatar, mate. Sure. I can understand your frustration. And we've got someone in the comments happy for Qatar. Yeah, Max, it's bad. It's bad. I don't I'm sure you're not too familiar with some of these Irish players, but they're just not good enough. Some of them are just not good enough. And the manager is all he's come in and he's trying to, bring a new brand of football and try and maybe inspire a bit of a different type of play. Because Ireland have, for a very long time, for me, Ireland have been just a long ball team. Just get the ball, kick it up the pitch, and hopefully catch teams on the break and score goals. And Shane Long has done it against our Germany, and we won 1-0, stuff like that. So it's sit back and try and catch them on the break. It seemed like that was the only way we could actually get results. So they are trying to change the brand of football here, but they just don't have players that are good enough. Qatar free kick here, and they've taken it quick. It's up the pitch. Ireland are back defending now, but really sent the ball in. All right, they're doing well there. Happy days. They're doing well there. Ben's showing some sad and angry faces and the emojis. So yeah, I feel like you, Ben. I'm not too happy. We gotta do better. Darius says every player in Treaty United has been brought up from the local league, so they are all homegrown players, which is a big achievement. Happy days. That's good to hear. Hopefully they do well and stay in the league. Gaz Elliott says everyone is sad today. To be fair, yeah, I understand why. Barry Stanton says, what's the score? 1-1. 1-1. Ireland scored in the 4th minute, and then literally not even 2 minutes into the second half, Qatar equalised. And again, it's just a shot taken from nothing. Like, it's a shot that should not be allowed to happen. They shouldn't be giving them those moments to take shots, get in. Ham's Master said, at least you scored a goal that I didn't even bloody see. I missed the very start of the game. Just so frustrating. Barry said, Jesus Christ, Kenny out. Max says 20 likes, that's a positive. Definitely. It's a bit of a quiet watch along today, but I won't complain. Also, no one said anything about the jersey. The team might not be good, but the jersey's nice. I wonder what ranking Qatar are in the world rankings. I don't think I'd even find that information if I checked. I really don't think I would. Why am I singing the song from the Full Monty? I'm definitely not about to do the Full Monty, I promise. Yeah, the ball was out there, pal. Okay, Gaz says Kenny from South Park would do better. Ireland have a corner here. Max says, hey, I did say something about the jersey. I asked who the sponsor is. LOL. Oh, sorry, I didn't see. The sponsor is Tree. Max. I know why you asked that. You've caught me. Right, come on, heads on it. Let's go. In the box, the defender heads it to the keeper. That's how unthreatening Ireland are. The player can literally, in the box, no pressure on him, he can just head it to the goalkeeper. Easy as that. Samo 2004 says, can you show us the match? Unfortunately, no, because I'll be copyrighted. But Qatar are doing very well. Ireland not so well, but it's 1-1. It's 1-1. Yeah. Hans Master says, I can do a better job managing Ireland. It's shocking. So could I, Paul. So could I. Dara Reedy says, say Brawford if Kenny should be sacked. Brawford. Callum Robinson coming on. Good news. Good attacking player. Creative, tries to get in good spots, tries to put balls in the box. We've got Shane Long coming off. Margaret says they need to sack Kenny. He is shite. Yeah. He's not doing too well, is he? He hasn't started very well at Ireland at all. No doubt that he has something. You don't just get a job like that if you're crap, but he just hasn't done enough, and I don't think he inspires the players. Horgan's come off as well, so we'll have to see who's come on. I didn't see that, but yeah, I think there's definitely other managers who can manage these players better, because he clearly isn't doing too well at it. Shane Long off, Robbie Brady off. We knew that. Callum Robinson on. Who's come on for Horgan? He came from Dundalk. What a prat, says Margaret. I love the word prat. Yeah, he did well at Dundalk, but I think, is that his level? Is Dundalk his level? League of Ireland? I don't think a League of Ireland manager who's done well there has the kind of gravy to come in and manage a big job like Ireland, because it's not as if Ireland were a good team and that were winning games and they were doing well. It's not like they were. Ireland are a team that needs a lot of work, a lot of grind. Players coming in, it's a big job, and I think coming into that, it's not going to be a walk in the park. Do you know what I mean? Ryan says Ireland are 46 in the world ranking. Oh, okay. I checked on the website, it said 31, 32, but I guess it's changed because our recent results have been shit. So yeah, 46. To be honest, you would expect us to be even less, or even more. Sorry, because yeah, just not good enough. I'm from Cork and they're still rubbish, says Margaret. Ben says, which club do you support? I'm Man United. Oh, Ben, Man United. Check the profile pic. Wearing the pink jersey. United all the way. Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe and also drop a like as well. Right, come on, Ireland. Let's see. Pick up the pace. They are doing better. And there seems to be a bit more energy on the pitch. That's what we want. Max said, we need a proper rant from you so you can go viral and make it into one of those angry football fan compilation videos. To be honest, I just don't think I have that in me. I've had rants, but sometimes I see them and I'm like, oh, wee, good save from Bazunu. He saved it. Tries to throw it out quickly, but there's a Qatar player down, is he? Hey, well done. Oh, one of our players gets hit in the head. Yeah, RIP to Claude. Napoleon Charmer says, which snub frustrated you more, Grealish or Rice? Rice probably, because Rice was like playing friendlies for us and he was like kissing the badge and all this. Like Qatar again with another shot. Gavin Bazuna just looks like frustrated. He's like, Dan McCann says, what's the score? 1-0. And to be honest, Ireland not doing good enough. Like Qatar have been much more dangerous. Let's check the stats here and see how many shots. So they've had 7 shots, 2 on target. We've had 7 and 3 on target. 1 goal each. They've had 56% possession, so that will tell you all about it, you know. Pass accuracy. Ireland's pass accuracy is 76%, which is not good enough. Who is the biggest wind-up merchant at United? Eric Bailey probably loves to wind people up, doesn't he? Barry Stanton said, United are shite, come on Leicester. Yeah. Well, we're above you in the league. I know he's knocked us out of the FA Cup, that hurt, but he's deserved it. Leicester are a good team. They've got a good manager, Brendan Rodgers. You know, even with the players out injured and stuff, they got it done. So I can't really say anything. Ryan says, where is Kelleher from Liverpool, the goalkeeper? That's Irish. We need him ASAP. Caoimhin Kelleher is injured apparently, but yes, he is great. He's a very good goalkeeper. Seems extremely confident. Seems quite ready. Anytime I've watched him play for Liverpool, he's looked good. You know, it's nice to have a player at a great club, learning from obviously good players around him and a good team. As much as I hate to say it. But you know, it makes me excited for the future. So yeah, Ben McCann says, do you think Bazunu is good? Yes, I do. I think for me, I would prefer him over Travers. Barry says Kenny looks very old. Yeah, most managers do look old these days. Unless of course you're Frank Lampard or what's his name? Nagelsmann. He's quite young. Watch that video, only 10 seconds long. Which one? Come on. Like Qatar are all over us. I can't believe it. They're actually all over us. they're definitely like they need all the prep they can get for the World Cup because Qatar would definitely be the underdogs. Yeah, Ben, glad you agree. I think he looks good, like he looks confident. And I think that's one thing sometimes I feel like we lack with our players for Ireland. The Qatari says, yo! Yo. Ben says Qatar won the Asian Cup. See, I'm not familiar with Qatar at all, really. I like their jersey, and if they won the Asian Cup, that's quite good because I would not have known that. Ben says, "What is going on with us?" Yeah, we're not all there, are we? We have a lot of work to do. Got a throw in here. First bit of action up there in a few minutes. Callum Robinson has won us a free a corner kick, so that's good. That's like Callum Robinson. I like him because he brings that creative kind of style that we need. Yes, he's not the best, but I think some of our players just don't have the ability to create and make those moves, and that's what Callum does. The Qatari says, Qatar, my country, will win. Probably. I'm not even going to argue with you. I'm not going to bother arguing. Qatar are doing very, very well. Punched away by the keeper. Go on, put it out to Robinson again. Oh, you fecking goonie. Are you messing? Yeah, you're lucky you've kept that in. Oh my god, come on! I'm getting annoyed. Oh, like, this is what I'm saying. In the last game, they literally look like they don't even know how to play with each other. And there, Callum Robinson, I was like, put it to Callum Robinson. Hendrick puts it out, and Robinson's not made the run. Hendrick, yes, the idea was right, but Robinson is making sure he's not offside, so he's trying to go the other way and maybe have a channel where he can actually run towards goal and have a shot. So instead of that, Hendrick puts it out to no one, and it's like, oh, it's like fucking Chuckle Brothers 2.0. Like, and that's nothing against Robinson. I like Robinson. It's more Hendrick. Like, they just do not know how to play together. We've got another corner here. But like, come on. That was embarrassing. And Callum was lucky to get that shot on. It wasn't a very good shot, was it? But like, they really, you can just see they have no idea what type of player each other is. You know, you play with your teammates and you know, oh, they like the ball like this, they like the ball this way, and a weighted pass down the line, that's what they want. You get to know your teammates. But in this case, these guys don't really have a clue. They look like, you know, when you just go to some tournament and you're kind of put with players you have no idea who they are. You're just playing with randomers and you're like trying to figure out what type of player this person is. That's what we look like at times. And then Malumbi just diving down. Nothing happened to you. Get up. Like, as soon as he knows the ball is gone, there's nothing he can do. He's like, oh, I'll fall to the ground and hold my leg. Nothing happened to you. Patrick O'Donovan says, Kenny out now. Abel says, love you, Ireland. And Dara says, if you want Treaty United are doing a live questions and answers tomorrow, CEO and manager will be there. I can send you the link if you want. Yeah, definitely. Email me the link. You have my email anyway. Max says, if Russia is in Asia, why do they play in Europe? Surely it's easier to qualify for the World Cup in Asia. Sure, Russia kind of do well anyway, don't they? Russia have been quite good recently anyway, so probably, I don't know. Good question. Lil Pike says 1-1. I know. I feel you. They've got a corner here now, Qatar. Another corner. Oof, bit dangerous there, pal. Portugal winning 2-1. Of course, Cristiano Ronaldo scores. So there we go. Luxembourg had their moment of magic and didn't last very long, did it? And Ben McCann says Jeff Hendrick is on poor form. He doesn't deserve his spot. Yeah, he's not doing well. He's at Newcastle now, isn't he? He's at Newcastle, and to be honest, I don't think he gets much time, or does he? Not that I really watch Newcastle. But yeah, I don't think he's done well at all. I don't think he's good enough, really. Lil Pope says I'm gonna go watch the first half highlights and I'll be back. Go on. There's nothing really to see, but enjoy. 21 says Qatar is the best, and they also say Qatar will win. Well, right now it's 1-1. Right now it's 1-1, and Ireland haven't really created enough, but they've made a few changes, so we'll see what Ireland can do. Maybe they can make some sort of difference. But yeah, Qatar are playing very, very well. And again, I will repeat, the jersey is just beautiful. I really like the Qatar jersey. It's definitely one that I never really noticed, but it's beautiful, very, very beautiful. Dara really says, link sent. It starts at 8 tomorrow. Hope to see you there. Yeah, I'll definitely try and check it out. Fingers crossed I'm not doing anything tomorrow in the evening. Kind of when I do watch alongs, I have to do kind of other stuff the next day. So yeah, hopefully I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I can go on and do it. And let's get plenty of game time. Did I just say gay time? He gets plenty of game time for his form. I don't even know what I was about to say there, but yeah, I think he should be doing better. Qatar here, ball in, slips, no one there. Come on, Cyrus Christie. You know, he had such a good run of form a few years back, and then he just went shite, which I felt bad for him, you know, because I did like him as a player, but I think he had a little good run of form and then crashed. Max says, have you seen the Women's Super League player, Max, don't make me time you out, Max. I nearly did that. I actually nearly read that. And I was like, I know the players, and that is not her name. There's a few Asian players. That is not their name. Max, I'm mad at you. You tried to do... How are you going to do me like that, Max? How are you going to do me like that? Ireland have a free kick. I think that Qatar is always the best. Of course, you're probably from Qatar, so, you know, you support your country and I support mine. That's what being a football fan is about. Max. Oh, it's okay. I don't blame you. I'd probably do the same if I was in your shoes. I nearly said it. I was like, literally, my Dixie. You nearly got me. Oh, God. Come on, Ireland. Come on, Ireland. Billy's in the house. I like how you announce yourself, Billy. Drop a like while you're here. Goal kick for Qatar. Dara says, but the Irish fans can't honestly say Ireland are the best. We are the worst, in fairness. Yeah, like, look, when anyone comes in the comments and they're like, my team is the best, my team's going to win, I'm like, I can't say anything. I literally can't say anything. Because if I do, I'll probably be red-faced 5 minutes later. Scarlet for you. Do you know what I mean? Like that. Exactly like that. Ref. Your man's trying to get on Seamus Coleman's back and get a piggyback ride, like, or a jockey back, as we say in Ireland. What do you call it? A jockey back? Come on, boys. Right, Qatar have it. Ireland with the back four. Keeping it tight. Ooh, what was that? James McLean gives away a free kick here. 21 says, I think Argentina will win in 2022, the World Cup. Tony Introvert says, bring back the Premier League. Completely agree, Tony. Completely agree. "21 says, you are bad, Irlanda. We are bad. We are. But you cannot give up on your men. You follow them. You follow them into battle. And if they all die, you're sad. That's what happens. No matter what, you're going to support your team." Gas says, are you doing a watch along for Man United versus Brighton? It all depends. What day are we playing? I haven't even checked. I haven't even updated my fancy team. I must do that tonight. Yes, 21 agrees. Yeah, you have to do it. Ben is giving lots of love to Ireland. David Garr says, come on, Ireland. I have plenty of parley to win. I have, what am I, the comments keep moving. Come on, Ireland, I have a parley to win. Ben says, we can fix it. Sean Walsh says, do you think we should start Shawnee Maguire? To be honest, I've not really kept tabs on Shawnee Maguire. Where is he at? Preston North End? Is he doing well there? I know he's good. I do know he's a good player. Is he even on the bench? I don't even think he's on the bench. Could be injured. I'm not sure. But yeah, like he can't be as bad as some of the players who were getting a start. The Qatari says, do you think Ireland can still go to the World Cup? My positivity says, sure, why not? Let's try. Let's do our best. But my brain actually says, nah, it's not happening. We cannot do anything. And if we did go, it would be like that Euros when we went and we lost literally every game. I don't think we even scored a goal. But yeah, no. My heart says yes, but my brain, no. Mahid Tibina says, Viva Ireland. Woo! Dara says, what's your fantasy team like? I'll show you in the next stream. I'll do a United stream, hopefully, and I will show you my team. It was doing shite, then it did really well. It started to consistently do well. And then the other day I forgot to change it, and I had 3 players playing, and boom, shite. But it's okay. I'll get there. Tony says, no chance, maybe on FIFA. Yeah. Lil Pike says, we won against Italy in 16. That was it. Yeah, but remember, we went to a tournament. Was it in 2012? What was that? Where were we in 2012? And we lost every single game. Every single game. Maggie says, I love you. Woo! Belgium, Belarus 7-0. Netherlands 5, Gibraltar 0. Betcha Donny van de Beek score. Norway 1, Montenegro 0. Turkey 3, Latvia 2. Cyprus 1, Slovenia 0. Croatia 2, Malta 0. Slovakia 2, Russia 1. Ben McElwain says 76 minutes gone. Tony Introvert says, how the women's team doing? The Ireland women's team should be meeting after this international break. It'll be them who will be joining up and meeting. They, to be honest, they've been better. They have been better, and they've come so close. And it's so sad because I really do feel like this bunch of players are very good. They've been doing well. They've been progressing. And, there was a little bit of heartbreak. I was at all the games for I think it was the qualifiers for the Euros or something. I don't think they got it, but, oh, Jesus. Get back in your goal, quick. Oh, no. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I really hope that they can keep progressing because they're definitely showing signs of growth. No. Qatar have another shot. They're just taking shots from anywhere. The Qatari says, "Are you from Ireland?" Yes, I am. Little Pike says the women's team are better than the men's right now. Well, yeah, I would say they're definitely more entertaining to watch, the women's team. Definitely, and I think Katie McCabe is my favorite player for the women's team, and she's so good, and she whips in some great crosses and stuff like that. She's just kind of the complete player, definitely a complete player. So yeah, it's very exciting. They do get paired up with a few difficult teams as well, and they really do hold their own. The Qatari says, "I just checked your group." Don't check the group, please. Don't check the group. Barry says, "What's the score now?" 1-1, 1-1. Dara says, "Hi, Mr. Pets. Hello from Luxembourg. 50 minutes. Luxembourg 1, Portugal 2. Yeah, unfortunately, I was hoping Luxembourg would do well. Tony Introvert says she plays for Arsenal. I think, yeah, she does. She does. She scored the other day and got an assist as well. So yeah, she's a brilliant player for Arsenal as well. Like really, really good. So yeah, it's nice to have players like that as well on our team, our women's team. Really, really good players, and getting into the WSL teams and showing what they can do in that league, because it's a very tough league. Little Pike says 10 minutes. Yeah, there's 10 minutes left. And Qatar have just been coming at us really. We're doing all right, trying to keep them back, but there's still a few little sloppy mistakes, and we need to sort that out. Kieran Carlin says Rihanna Jarrett is the best on the women's team. She's good, but no, I don't think she's the best. I think she's good. But you've got Katie McCabe, Denise O'Sullivan, who's very, very good. Like she does not give up. She battles. She's so good to watch. Her energy. Yeah. Have you seen Qatar Stadium for 2022? Whoa, yeah, I saw a few pictures. Looks very, very nice. But as well, like building those stadiums came at a big price, which I find a bit sad. Ben McCann says, "If we win, I will donate." Thanks. The Qatari says, "Yeah, our stadiums are really beautiful." Yeah, they look very good. I'm looking forward to the World Cup. I really am. I'm looking forward to a tournament, the Euros, all this. Little Pike says they travel by boat, not bus. Ben McCann says 5. Oof. Come on, Ireland. Come on, 10 minutes. Max Nato says 30 watching and 25 likes. Come on, people, hit the thumbs up. Yeah, guys, come on. Aziz is coming on or off. I don't know. Teddy says, "I love your white Ireland jersey." By the way, which Ireland jersey should I get you? Oh, don't worry, you don't need to get me a jersey, Teddy. You're the best. World Cup 2022 will be in the winter. Yeah, which I'm kind of annoyed about, but I'm happy about, because in the winter, we'll all be cozy and warm and like wrapped up watching the match. But what time will it be at? Like, what time is it in Qatar? What time is it here in Ireland? What time are the games meant to be played at? Where are we going to be? What are we going to be doing? Like, do you know what I mean? Am I going to be in bed? I can't stay awake late. Kurt says 25 likes and 25 more than 0. Yeah, keep those likes coming in, guys. You are sweetie. Thank you. Lil Pike says that's just Ireland. No one will be cozy and warm, just us. Come on. Qatar are 2 hours ahead of Ireland, says Robert Gian. Oh, that's not too bad then. That is definitely not too bad. 2 hours. So yeah, it's just what time will the games be played at? Qatar. Okay, so yeah, like if the games are played. Hi. You okay? 1-1. We were winning 1-0 at the very start.
It's very hot in here.
So warm. I had the window open, but I got a bit
chilly.
Yeah.
You're on your dinner?
Not yet. It's over in 8 minutes, so.
Okay.
Did you eat? Yeah. I'm getting hit. Ow! That hurt. No! I'm getting whipped. I'm going to tell everyone what you did.
What did I do?
I'm going to tell them all what you did. No, I'm not. I'm not Buddhist, but I think it's very beautiful. James McLean off. And Manning coming on. Sadomaso says, well, an Irish fan. Says Kurt. Jeff Hendrick off. Brown on. Kinky, weird, says Tony Introvert. Yeah, that was sore. Oh shit, Ireland 0, Serbia 7, and the Portugal 7-2. What? Oh, 7 point. Yeah, look, Ireland not doing very well. Max says, yeah, he scares me. Yeah, he scares me too. We actually went food shopping before this match, and I swear I was so giddy, and we both just couldn't stop pushing each other and just annoying each other. I was like, what is wrong with us? Patrick Kremen says, we are useless. Yep. We are as useful as a cock-flavored lollipop. That's one of the quotes from a movie that I love. Can you guess the movie? Ben McElwain says, during the summer I was in Derry and James McLean walked up to me and put something in the bin and I didn't realise till an hour later. Oh my god, I would have ran after him. Come back. James. What's his name again? Ex-player, I forget his name. Curly-headed guy. He's after getting a yellow card for Ireland. He's the staff. He's one of the coaches. What's his name again? The curly-headed guy. Fucking Jesus. He's always doing punditry on RT, I think. Hendrick's off. Portugal 3-1 up. Kurt says Wales 1, Czech Republic 0 at the moment. Who scored for Wales, I wonder? Ireland is a friendly people. Yes, we are. We're definitely friendly. Robinson. I think he makes a little meal out of that. I think he's kind of asking for that a little bit, isn't he? There wasn't much in that. Robert DeYoung says Daniel James scored for Wales. Woo! Go on, DJ. The Flash. I'm delighted for Dan James. Okay, Azerbaijan 1, Serbia 2, Luxembourg 1, Portugal 3, Belgium 7, Belarus 0, Wales 1, Czech Republic 0, Gibraltar 0, Netherlands 6. Go on, Ireland. You absolute Betsies. Jesus. Norway 1, Montenegro 0, Turkey 3, Latvia 3, Cyprus 1, Slovenia 0, Croatia 2, Malta 0. Ireland nearly scored. Nearly not enough. Oh, come on. Fucking Jesus. Ben McCann says, come on, Ireland. Come on, we have literally a few minutes just to score. Can we please get the win? I know it's a friendly. I know it doesn't mean anything, but just for our own spirits, just to lift us up and make us a little bit happier. Can we please just score a bloody goal and get the win? Kurt says, Luxembourg, red card. Uh-oh. Donny van de Beek scored for the Netherlands, 6-0. Boom! Go on, Donny. I feel so sorry for Donny van de Beek. I honestly do. I really do. Amy is here. I saw that comment there. There we go. Diogo Jota got 4 goals in 3. Look out, Arsenal. Oh God, in form, man, in form. He's raring to go now. Come back from his injury. Liverpool have done quite badly without him, haven't they? Belgium 8-0. What the Belarus obviously not a very good team, are they? Probably would still beat Ireland, but you'd expect Belgium to beat them. But 8-0 is is grueling, isn't it? Dara says, boring Ireland. Yeah. They've upped the tempo. I think they're sensing this kind of pressure now. They're like, oh, here, please. They're working harder, but it's always too little, too late, isn't it? The Qatari says Luxembourg don't want to help you. I don't think it's a case of wanting to help. I just think they're just not able to. It's Portugal they're playing. Yeah, they could beat Ireland because Ireland aren't a very good team. But there's no way Luxembourg we're gonna beat Portugal, was there? Kurt says Qatar may be bad, Belarus is even worse. So I'm kind of happy, says Kurt. The Qatari says Azerbaijan also doesn't help you. Okay, thank you. Can we please be nice now? You're trying to ruin my day? You're trying to ruin everything. I get it. Ireland aren't doing very well. Thank you. Your man's Under Armour nearly gets completely ripped off him. Robert DeYoung says, at this rate, when Ireland are up against Portugal, Ireland look like San Marino. Yeah. Charlie O'Connor says Ireland are so bad. Yeah, like look, when we play a team, like imagine playing England now. I would die. Or Belgium. Imagine playing Belgium right now. Like what would we do? Play 9 at the back? Like I have no idea what we can do. All I know is it would be an absolute spanking. Ben says, can we have an actual striker? This is very difficult because they don't really create much anyway. The midfield is terrible in Ireland. The midfield is just pony. Charlie O'Connor says we have to play F in Portugal. Yeah, that's going to be bad. That's going to be bad. We can only hope for a freak result. You know, we've beaten Germany, we've beaten Italy in recent years, so you never know. But yeah, 3 minutes at a time. We're literally just starting that, so there's a panic now. Qatar are going for it. Ben says we only have good goalkeepers. Max says, just like my country's people, we celebrate goals like trophies. We know we're shy. We beat Egypt in 2017 and people set off fireworks. Laughing my ass off. Yeah, see, that's it. If Ireland wins, like, yay, this is the best. But yeah. Croatia 3-0 up now, says Max. Tony is not happy with Ireland. Tony's not happy. Qatar, Muntari, which Muntari is Irish for teachers. Muntari is coming off and Hassan is coming on. But yeah, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. See you later, Dara. Thanks for the email earlier, and I will chat to you soon. Yeah, this game is just a friendly. Portugal top of the group now, says Max. Ireland lost their only goal scorer when Robbie Keane retired. Oh, we miss him so badly. I still think he could do a job. I really do. If Robbie Keane came back to Ireland, he would still probably be our best player. Come on. 1 minute. 1 minute left. Come on. Come on. No. Oh, for fuck's sake, like, why? Literally, the goalkeeper makes a last minute save. Come on. Like, fluffing it at him. Come on. Do you want to score or what? Like, I honestly don't understand. It was a really good ball in. You should be burying that. Should be absolutely burying that. Like, literally. I know this match doesn't mean anything, so it's fine, whatever. But like we could have just wrapped that up. We could have won that and we've got a free kick anyway. Billy Ford says, what age is Robbie Keane? Oh, I don't even remember what age he is, but he's not too old. He's definitely not too old. He could still do a job for Ireland. Couldn't be much worse than these lads. Ryan says, I met Robbie Keane in Malahide Park and took a photo with him. That's funny. Come on. He's not 48. He is not 48. Yeah, Robert DeYoung says 40. Yeah, he's 40. Definitely not 48. Oh my god. I can't believe that. I can't believe we had an opportunity to win that game. Thank God this game is just a friendly, because if that was the opportunity to win a game in the qualifiers, I would have been absolutely fuming. Come on, this is the last bit of play. Oh my God, Cyrus Christie, what is wrong with you? You can't even do a fucking 10-yard pass to no one. You're not even under pressure. No one was even on him, and he literally was passed it straight through the player. I honestly don't understand how these players cannot pass the ball properly. Like, our pass accuracy is horrendous. Let me check it. Our pass accuracy, this might not be exactly up to date. Yeah, 76%, but it's probably worse now. We're so bad. We can't even fucking pass the ball. Billy says, I couldn't give a crap about this game. Yeah, no, me neither, of course. But it's always nice to win. And, you know, to nearly score at the very end of that game. Like, they're just bleeding shites, guys. And Ben says, never mind scoring a goal anymore. We can't even pass a fucking goal. Like, honestly, that's it. You can't score a goal. How can you score a goal when you can't even make a 10-yard pass? How? Not good enough. Max says, can't believe Slovakia beat Russia. Yeah, some mad results going on, to be honest. But yeah, that's it, guys. That is it. Let's see this goal. James McLean's goal was just good, and the celebrations is hilarious because they're like, yes, it's 4 minutes in, we've scored this goal, and they're like buzzing. And then like fast forward to now, everyone just looks completely drained, pissed off. You know, 4 minutes in, when you score, you think that's setting the game now. That's going forward, right? We'll score a few. We score in the 4th minute, we score a few. And unfortunately, we just cannot do anything. We really can't do anything. Oh, goodness me. Billy says, don't end, you're the best streamer ever. Well, my views definitely don't say that, but thank you. I appreciate the comment. Lil Pike says, I hope it's a good World Cup. It's never a good World Cup for me because Ireland won't be in it, but of course, it's nice to enjoy it as a neutral, going into it and kind of, do you know what I like to do? Do you know when you do like, I forget what it's called, but when you pick a name out of a hat and that's your team, then you have a team that you have to support. So like, I remember my first ever one when I was in primary school and I got like Ecuador and I was like, huh? Who's Ecuador? And I remember like some of my friends got like Brazil and all, and I was so upset because like Ecuador were absolutely shite. So yeah, but every year I do, like, I'll still take part in the enjoyment of the World Cup and I'll pick a team and support them. But obviously Yahi is from Spain as well, so I get to support Spain because they generally qualify for every single tournament, don't they? But yeah, look, we just have to keep supporting the boys. Right now, obviously, because that was a friendly today, it didn't really affect anything at all. So we are second last in our group. We have 0 points, along with Azerbaijan. Portugal and Serbia have played 3 games and they've got 7 points. We've played 2. So yeah, the Qatari says maybe you can beat Portugal. I like the optimism, but no, we can't, says Ben. And Lil Pike says the table is going to be 1 Portugal, 2 Serbia, and 3 Luxembourg. Probably will. I would not be surprised. Tony says, yeah, no hope. Max says it's coming home in 2022. I can feel it. Yeah, I'm excited. I am excited for a tournament. I think after this past year, it's just been such a weird year, and a football tournament will definitely make everything feel a lot better. So cannot wait for a tournament. You're not shy to show your face. It's entertaining. I show my face. I show my face. When you're just 4 points away from them, says the Qatari. Lil Pike says we need Darren Randolph. I do really like Darren Randolph, but he's injured. So, Patrick Raymond says we'll finish bottom of the group. I think we'll definitely top Azerbaijan, which is extremely difficult for Ireland, but I do think they can do it. But yeah, other than that, I don't think there's much to be excited about. But yeah, I'm gonna go and have my dinner because I tried to pour a few nuts and eat those, but obviously talking and eating, I'm not really a fan of that. I did try and have a sneaky few, but yeah, I'm gonna go and have my dinner. It's like 10:15, but better late than never, isn't it? But anyway, guys, thanks for joining me for the stream. I might do one for Ireland, for Man United versus Brighton on the weekend. But of course, I always appreciate you joining me for the videos, the watch-alongs, whatever you do. And make sure you drop a like on the video if you haven't already. Hit subscribe if you are new, and I will chat to you for the next one. Enjoy your evening. And enjoy Easter. Easter's coming up too soon.